Welcome to part 3 of some more confirmed and rumoured NRL transfers for August, September and all the way up to 2027. Today, we have 8 more transfers that are set to mix up the NRL world and drastically change team dynamics. With that being said, let's get straight into the video. The Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs have confirmed the signing of exciting young fullback Kade Dykes from the Cronulla Sutherland Sharks, with the move set to take effect from the start of the 2026 NRL season. At just 23 years old, Dykes already boasts an impressive family legacy, with both his father Adam and grandfather John having played first grade for the Sharks. Since debuting in 2022, he has shown glimpses of his attacking flair and positional awareness, earning recognition as one of the brightest young talents in the game. The Bulldogs see Dykes as a long-term asset in their spine, capable of sparking attacking raids from deep within their own half. With a growing reputation and plenty of first-grade experience under his belt, his arrival is expected to further bolster Canterbury's backline depth heading into the future. Gold Coast Titans captain Tino Fa'asuamaleaui has officially notified the club that he will be testing his value on the open market when negotiations open on November 1st. Despite being contracted until the end of 2033, the Queensland and Australian forward has a key clause in his contract that would allow him to walk away at the end of next season. The Perth Bears are reportedly preparing a staggering 5-year $7.5 million offer, a deal that would make him the highest paid player in rugby league history at $1.5 million per season. The Bears under coach Mal Meninga sees Tino as their marquee signing and a foundational figure for their entry into the competition. His agent, Simon Mamino, confirmed they will be exploring all options, while maintaining the possibility of staying on the Gold Coast. With the Titans enduring a tough 2025 season and head coach Des Hasler's future in serious doubt, the possibility of Fa'asuamaleaui making the high-profile switch to Perth is growing day by day. Former Bulldogs forward Cory Harawira-Naera is set for a possible return to Belmore in 2026, with the club preparing to offer him a 1-year train and trial contract. The 30-year-old last played NRL in 2023 before suffering a frightening on-field seizure, which has since kept him sidelined. Despite his desire to reignite his career with the Canberra Raiders, reports suggest the club is unwilling to take the risk given his medical history. Determined to prove he can still compete at the highest level, Cory has been training intensely and keeping himself in peak condition in the hopes of earning a full-time roster spot. The Bulldogs are believed to be open to giving him that second chance, providing him the platform to rebuild his career and potentially add valuable experience to their forward pack. A rare 3-way 4-club halves swap is reportedly in the works, involving Newcastle Knights halfback Jack Cogger, Dolphins playmaker Sean O'Sullivan and Penrith Panthers utility Brad Schneider. Under the proposed deal, O'Sullivan would be joining the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs to provide veteran leadership for rising halves prospects Lachlan Galvin and Mitchell Woods. His departure would open up a spot at the Dolphins, which is set to be filled by Schneider, who is chasing a starting role after limited opportunities at Penrith. Schneider's exit would then pave the way for Cogger's return to the Panthers, after reportedly being told by Newcastle he was free to explore options elsewhere. The move would see each club address specific roster needs, the Knights clearing cap space, the Panthers strengthening their depth, the Dolphins securing a motivated playmaker, and the Bulldogs adding much needed experience in the halves. The West Tigers have confirmed the return of Jock Madden, with the halfback set to rejoin the club on a 2-year deal from the 2026 season. Madden, who made his NRL debut for the Tigers in 2021 and played 17 games across 2021 to 2022, has spent the last few seasons with the Brisbane Broncos. It was at the Broncos that he continued to develop his game alongside some of the competition's best halves. Known for his strong kicking game, organisational skills and steady temperament, Madden's re-signing is seen as a move to bolster the Tigers' playmaking options and provide competition for spots in the halves. His familiarity with the club and its systems is expected to help ease his transition back into the orange and black jersey. South Sydney Rabbitohs halfback Lewis Dodd looks set to leave the club after head coach Wayne Bennett confirmed the English playmaker is free to explore his options for 2026. Dodd, who arrived from St Helens ahead of the 2025 season, has struggled to cement a regular first grade spot, making just 6 NRL appearances. Despite previously expressing his desire to stay and fight for his place, his $2 million 3-year contract now appears unlikely to be fulfilled in full. Bennett reportedly met with Dodd earlier this week to inform him of the decision, ending speculation about his future role in the squad. Interest from both Super League and other NRL clubs is expected, with Dodd now facing a career-defining choice about where to reignite his form. Queensland State of Origin forward Beau Fermor is the latest Gold Coast Titans player to be linked with the move away from the club amid growing salary cap pressure and potential reshuffles in the back row. Fermor, known for his tireless work rate, line running ability and defensive output, made his Origin debut for Queensland recently and has since become one of the Titans' most consistent performers. With the club struggling near the bottom of the ladder and facing tough retention calls, rival clubs are closely monitoring Fermor's situation as the player market heats up on the 1st of November. Star Dolphins centre Herbie Farnworth is weighing up his long-term future as his $850,000 a year deal approaches its end in 2026. One of the most damaging outside backs in the game, Farnworth has already attracted attention from potential NRL expansion outfits, including the PNG bid, the Perth Bears and the Rebel League Rugby project, Rugby 360. While the Dolphins are expected to push hard to keep him, Farnworth is tipped to command an even bigger salary in his next contract. His combination of speed, footwork and strength make him one of the competition's most sought after signings, with expansion teams viewing him as a potential marquee player who can spearhead their inaugural campaigns. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of some of these player transfers and if you think any of them will come into fruition. With that being said, make sure to subscribe if you're new, leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. We'll see you in the next one and goodbye.